Here we go, we're just finding our way over onto the pavement here so we can turn around, face this way over here and line up for a very, very random Norman clip. Now, as you know, in the bus chase, he goes all around the town, he goes to Cholden, he goes all over the place, but it's basically the same places over and over again. But randomly, for some reason, he comes along here at this junction. And not sure why they came up here, unless it was because it's a bit of a stunt with the bike narrowly missing the bus. They wanted to make sure that they had control over the area. I don't know. I know it's been sped up, you can tell by the trees. Anyway, here's a still from it. And here's the clip itself. So quick, you blink, you miss it. So I'll probably run it at least once or twice. Here we go, Norman. Whee! Like I say, why they came all the way up here to film that little bit is a bit of a mystery to me. But never mind. That's why I headed over this way to do that this morning. Now, I discovered the other day what that is called. And I'm going to share it with you. Some of you might know it, but I didn't. The correct name for that is a passerelle. And the dictionary definition is passerelle from the French for bridge. And it's a gangway or access method for boarding a yacht. So that's a passerelle, is correct name. There we go. Little lighthouse. I want to say 1860 or 1840 something it was built. Not sure exactly. But it stood the test of time. Of course, that lighthouse has stood the test of time because it's so well built with such a solid door to it. You can't imagine anything happening to it, really, can you? Except in the 2014 storms. Look at the door on it here. That was a door just like this, big solid door, battered by the storm. But should we do it then now? Okie dokie, you've twisted my arm. Here we go, 26th of February 2016. Special train comes by. Let you read all about it. Here you go. There we go, so obviously it was doing something. All good. Go, 2010, 750, not 749, not 751, but 750 motorcycles on the Den. So there we go, some sort of event. Anyway, I'm going to get to the co-op. It's the time I think we've all been waiting for. I'm going to start on my little bit about the pavilion build that I was meaning to do. As I say, this was supposed to be along with the Carlton Theatre retrospective I did, but I couldn't find the pics. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and line up the first shot of it being built. Okay, so first shot coming up in a minute, but I just want to explain that, see the Riviera over there? It would have been taken from the balcony up there, looking across that way. So I'll stand over there and we'll flash it up. So as I say, not exactly the same angle, but pretty much the same shot. Here he is, 2015, being built. So we just find our way over to a closer shot of the inside being built. Set of stairs, flights of stairs. Anyway, let's go. So here we go again. It's a shell. We're actually inside it, which I can't recreate, but we're inside here. We're looking that way, and you can sort of make out the Courtney building in the background. Here's a set of the stairs being built inside. So that's the stairs. But what was it supposed to look like? It's one thing to say this is what it did look like, this is it being built, but what was it supposed to look like? Let's have an artist impression, shall we? From just over here. Let me line it up. So, does it look like it was supposed to look when they were planning it? Here we go. What do you think? Yeah, not a million miles off. Bus goes past. Not a million miles away. Let's have a look at it being built again from a different angle. Here we go, from roughly here, very much a bare bones angle. Just the steel supports. Here we go. Haven't even got the stairs in. So we're going to have one final pick. I'll just go and line it up. Here we go, one final mock-up of what it was supposed to look like. And there it is, all up and going. The 16th of the 3rd, 2016. It opened officially. Built throughout 2015 after the Carlton Theatre was demolished in 2014. So there we go, that was the build of the pavilions I've been on about. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm on the seats at the bottom of Barn Park Road, looking at the bridge. Now remember that set of pictures? I had 3 of them, then I found a 4th, I found a 5th. Okay, looking ahead, those houses ahead, makes sense. Here's when they were doing that girder in the 70s. So nice to see another picture of that sequence. I want to look back over there at the last house of that block. There he is. Now that's called the Lendrick. Now I'm going to show you a picture from 1931 when it was a school. And although it's changed quite a lot, you see these 2 posts there. That one there and that one there. They're in it. Here you go. So that was a 1931 Lendrick School in that building there, where apparently the story goes they used to make the kids go and swim in the sea first thing every morning, and it didn't matter what time of year it was. Here we are, we're just round the corner now, other side of it, and that's all that really remains of the name, the Lendrick, obviously turned into flats. There we go, school right in the middle of town. Who'd have thunk it? Here we go, 1950s, when that was Beach Court, was the Beach Hotel, and buses came both ways around that tiny little corner there, and there was always a bloke on duty to see the traffic. Here's a bus coming the other way, 1950s. Here you go. So there we go. Hasn't changed much, has it? But if you imagine big double-decker buses like that coming up and down in both directions around that corner, and that's how wide it is. No wonder there was a chappie here all the time. Let's have a close-up of him, shall we? Here we go. So that would have been him there, stood right there, mad. Anyway, let's crack on, old Teignmouthians, and regular viewers will know that this didn't always used to be pedestrianised. Used to be a road coming up here, and a road going down there past the fountain on the other side, and a proper triangle down here with a bus shelter, and toilets underground, etc, etc. And of course it wasn't like even one way. But this is to do with the buses. So, gonna go and line it up. Here we go. Right, so here we go. This will be roughly here. You'll still see the buildings there, noticeable, and the Darton Partners over there. And I like to try and credit pictures as best I can. The only credit I've got for this is Royston Morgan on the Devon General. That's the official credit that went with it from someone else who reposted it. But here we go, old bus in the triangle. Yep. Those were the days. Those were the days, eh?